Welcome to my haul. I am going to get a matcha first though because I am so tired. I did kind of lose my voice a little bit, but not because I'm sick, just yelling over the music. It was crazy and I have no energy, so I need a matcha before I start this. One more time for the bag. Amazing. Wow, perfect, smooth. I mean, some of this was stuff that I was gonna purchase anyways, restocks, things that I need to fill. Like Apres nail glue. I mean, I go through that like crazy, so you know, it's just a good time to stock up on those things. But then there's also some new things that I'm really excited about that I can't wait to show you. After 2 wonderful days, the Hulkin is empty. She's folded up, she's in tote mode, and I thank her for her service this year, because last year I almost broke my arms carrying everything. One of the bigger items I purchased was my new nail lamp. They were showing this in demo. It was really neat because basically the light only shines on your nail. The camera will find your nail and shine the UV light only on that area so that your skin is not exposed to additional UV if it's not necessary. I'm so excited to use this on you guys. I feel like anything that I can do to make the service better or healthier for everyone, I'm gonna do that. So once he demoed this and he explained this to me, it was a no-brainer. I had to get it and I can't wait to start using it with you guys. This I didn't purchase, but it was that win that I got from the Apres booth. So this is the packaging, which is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But the whole kit came with this prize. So I have the dehydrator, the prep, the extend gel, which is my gel that I use. I typically use the sensitive one, but I've also used the regular one. They're both great. It comes with a top coat, a box of the natural almond medium, which is typically a size that I use a lot, and it came with the light, the little hand light, which I was gonna purchase one of these anyways, and I did before I won this prize, so now I have 2, which is amazing because I went from, this is my very first light. Nothing wrong with the lamp, but you can see even on my finger, like it doesn't shine as bright. It does its job, it's pretty good, but it's starting to get to the age where it just dies instantly. It's not really holding its charge that much anymore, and it is quite old. It's maybe 3 years old. So I was gonna get a new lamp anyways, and now I have a huge, giant, beautiful gold one, so that's cool. These are all restock items. I did restock on the Cuccio garden collection. I always love this one. This is the botanicals because it has those beautiful florals in it. And this is my favorite brand of cuticle oil. It's got the roll on top. I love the scents. They're super organic, cold pressed jojoba oil. It just checks off everything on my list that I enjoy when I'm looking for a cuticle oil. And because it's a roll on, it doesn't leak in your bag. All of my clients know this is my #1 favorite product for them to use. So I just essentially restocked on all of these things that I already know and I already love. So I'm excited about that. This is also a restock. This is from Agalore, and these are their structure gels. I do currently have their entire nude collection and a couple additional ones. So I basically just restocked on all of my favorites, and then I added a couple of glittery ones. I don't typically do just structure gel that often, but for some of my clients, it is the best for them. So I do maintain structure gel on some of my clients, and I mainly prefer these for gelx overlay. So if I'm doing a gelx set and it's going to be nude at the top, I like to put a little layer of the structure gel over the top of the gelx tip. And Agalore is my favorite product to use for that because it's super malleable and it's thin enough to fit into wherever you need to go, but it also has a little bit of density to it, so I really like Agalore. Another restock is all of my new cuticle nippers and my cuticle pushers. I hadn't restocked on everything that I like from this brand, and then they also gifted me a free nail bit. I don't know if this company is getting into nail bits or if they already sell nail bits, but the ones that they had were really nice, so I am excited to use this. This is the type of bit I like to use for hard gel removal and hard gel fills, so this is a really good bit. I'm gonna use it. We'll see if I like it, and if I do, I might start ordering my bits from this brand as well. Okay, so my hands are kind of full, but this is partially a restock from Kokoist and also partially some new products because they got me, girls. They got me. I did restock on the ultra glossy non-wipe top gel. This is my favorite top gel. I buy their refill bottles and I use this on everyone. This is my absolute favorite go-to top gel. So I bought a few new bottles of these. It was about time to change out my bottles. I buy the refill, so I just keep filling the same bottles, and I have a chrome top coat and a non-chrome top coat, so I have two bottles that I keep separate and labeled, and the packaging is just starting to get a little gunky, so it was time to get new ones of these. So I got those. I also like to use, this is also restocked, this is the Kokoist non-wipe accessory bond in white, and I also got it in black. So whenever I do chrome lines and chrome details, isolated chrome details, this is the one I like to use. It never gives me problems. It makes sure that my chrome isn't grainy and they just look shiny, and it was time for a restock on this, so this is a restock as well in white and in black. I also got something new. I got the thick silver non-wipe color gel markers line. I always am kind of looking for an alternative liquid silver or liquid gold, and this looked pretty cool. And I think it's just kind of like a detail one. If you're doing like shiny silver detail, this might be your go-to. It's super thick and it's really little, so it was kind of like, I'm just gonna try it out basically and see if I like it. I did get the ink, the bleeding ink in white from this brand. I did get a bunch of ink gels from, or they're not gels, it's just ink. I got a bunch of ink from the Enoi brand, but when I got there, their white was already sold out. So I went ahead and bought the white ink from Kokoist, and I think we'll give both a try and see which one I prefer, but it's nice that they had them in stock and they were there. The white, the black, and the brown always sell out really quickly, so I'm happy to be getting my hands on those ink gels. And I also got a couple of their dramatic magnetic colors. Both of them are green. For me, I feel like I kind of struggle to find a bright, vibrant green cat eye that I truly enjoy looking at. I have like a mossy green and a forest green, but a bright like neon green cat eye has been difficult for me to find. One shines full green and the other one has like a kind of a pink undertone shine to it. So I went ahead and bought both of these just because I saw them swatched and they were really beautiful. So I'm excited to try out their cat eyes. I've never tried out their cat eyes before, but we shall see if I like them. Okay, this I got for me. I typically wear like kind of like raggedy aprons. Whatever I get for free basically is my apron usually, but this year this brand was there and they actually make these really cool sturdy fabric aprons, and I'm super excited. They come with all of these attachments and all of these pockets. So I have all of my pockets here. It comes with a chain which is detachable so you can properly wash it and everything, and it came with this cool like loop attachment. It is mainly made for hairdressers, so a lot of these pockets are specific for like scissors and things like that, but either way I loved it. I thought it was so cool, and I wear an apron every day, so why not invest in something I actually like that I wear every single day. And I really liked the I don't typically like the aprons too much when they just loop around the head and they hang on the head. I like a crossback apron, kind of distributes the weight a little bit better, and when you have like back problems, I think anything that you can do to help will help, you know. So this one has like the little cross back here with the leather, and I just think it's so pretty. So this is my new apron. Get used to her. She's gonna be here, and I'm just gonna wear it for the rest of the video because I'm running out of time and I do have clients today. These are all Chaun Legend polishes, and I love Chaun Legend. They are one of my favorite gel brands. I truly, most of my wall is becoming Cateyes and Chaun Legends, and that's it. And I am so excited to be adding more colors to my collection. It's kind of hard to find stores around me that actually sell Chaun Legend, and if they do sell Chaun Legend, they don't typically have like every single color. So I was so excited to get to see all of the colors in person and get to pick out what I want to add to my collection. I added some shimmers, some glitters. I tried the silver and gold shimmer from Chaun Legend not that long ago, and the glitter was so beautiful and so shiny, so I added a few more of the shimmers and the glitters. This copper color was really beautiful, so I cannot wait to add these to the wall and include these in my art. And I really, oh, I also got to meet Chaun Legend. Oh, and I made him scuba. He didn't know what scuba was, so taught him a little bit of that. But these colors are beautiful. I'm super excited to add them to my collection. My wall is basically Chaun Legend, South Texas Nail Supply, and Cateyes, and that's it. Cateyes in all brands, but that's pretty much all I have at this point. I purchased this brand last year. This is the CL. I can't remember the full name of them. I don't fully remember the name of this brand, but I always remember the little CL logo. And I purchased this drag gel last year at Premiere, and I ended up ordering it again like 2 or 3 times after that. So this is my favorite gel to do 3D nail art, 3D drag lines, anything that needs to keep its form for a little bit. This is my favorite brand to do that with. And I also bought these foils last year there. It's just like some foil nail art, and I'm kind of running low on these, so I went ahead and picked these up. And because I love the drag gel so much, I decided to give this brand a little bit more attention this year, and I saw that they had these really cool spider gels. I've seen spider gel in a lot of like Korean nail art, and I've seen the delicate like lines that it gives, and I've never actually got to try it before. I also see that you can attach chrome to it, so I'm really excited to try out the spider gels. I'm going to be using these. And then I also did get a couple of the mirror chrome painting gels. Again, I got gold and silver. I am always on the hunt for a painted gel pot that is metallic. It is really hard to find a good one, but I also love to use these as bases. So if I'm gonna put like a colored chrome, but I want it to look really shiny, I'll paint on like a metallic potted gel, and then I'll attach the chrome to that to give it a real extra shine. So we're gonna try these out, see if I like them. And again, we're trying out the spider gel, but the other stuff was a restock from that brand. Okay, this was also a restock. It's just the Apres Extend Gel Sensitive. I got 2 bottles of this. I usually get the biggest size, but they only had this size. These 2 bottles ended up winning me that entire set. So thank you, Apres. I appreciate you. Y'all take my money, but then you gave it back to me a little this year, and for that I thank you. I'm probably pronouncing this wrong. Emena? I don't know, but I love their glitters. I purchased one of their glitters last year just to give it a try, the LED reflective glitter, and I've used it so much that I restocked on that color. And then I got a couple more. This is a wavy gel, so it's made to give you like that pearly swirly line. And then I did get some of their terracota gels. So this is like for a textured kind of nail art that looks almost like a little grainy, a little sandy, really good for like organic nail art. And I got 3 different colors of these, so I'm really excited to make some art with these. I also stopped by the Two Guys Nail Innovators booth, and I got these dual forms. I've been doing dual forms a lot more, especially with hard gel and hard gel extensions and hard gel repairs. So if maybe you have hard gel on your nails and one of them broke, I tend to lean more towards the dual forms. I'm getting really comfortable with them, and I had a dual form kit that's significantly smaller, so there's less sizes, and I saw how many sizes there were in this one, and I just had to give it a try. So we're gonna give these a try. We're gonna see if I like these. Now it's time for the Enoi haul, which is gonna be the biggest haul. I spent most of my time at this booth, and then I took a class the following day and with Nails by Ron. Thank you so much for your kindness, your graciousness, your patience, and you did a great job teaching your first class. So I was really happy to be a part of her first class. and she partnered with Enoi, and she showed us a couple of nail designs, and she used a couple of their products. So I went back to the booth the second day and I got a whole bunch more stuff. They also had more sales the second day. So, you know, they got me. So I did purchase this big giant cateye magnet. It's super duper strong, and it should be able to pull the cateye to the front of the nail a little bit easier than me like going around it a bunch of times. So we'll see how that works. New magnet, who dis. I also got, like I said, I got a bunch of the ink gels. I actually met Nicole, who was wonderful and gracious and amazing. And it was really cool because a lot of the, if not all, I don't know if all, but a lot of the nail art that was on display in the booth was made by the people that were working in the booth. So if you had questions about a particular nail art, they could tell you, oh, this person made that or that person made that, and they could tell you how they made that nail art. And I saw this really cool design by a nail artist who I got to meet. Her name was Nicole. She was very, very nice, very, very helpful. And it had this beautiful raised texture with a nice gold on the top of it. She told me that she used this texture brush, and she used their mousse gel and layered the mousse gel, and then she used an ink over the top of it to shine it. So I purchased all of the products that she pointed me in the direction of. So I purchased the mousse gel, I purchased the brush, and I purchased the gold ink gel that she used in that specific design. But I really loved the inks. I keep calling them ink gels, but it's not gel, it's just ink. I really loved the inks, so I went ahead and purchased, I think like 10. I did like 10 inks, 10 different inks, from green, blue. This one's kind of got like an iridescent white feel to it. So for a lot of like shell nails, organic nails, this one's definitely going to be used a lot. I got some black. And then I have a whole other box of ink gels. So the ink gels were really beautiful to me. I loved how they look, and I'm going to be using these for sure. So I copped pretty much almost the whole color wave of the ink gels. I also went ahead and purchased a bunch of the chromes. So all of these chromes are white chrome, but they all have different casts and different shift. So I saw all of the samples, and I essentially just picked out all of my favorites, and I'm really excited to be using these chromes, these kind of iridescent different casting chromes. I also purchased a bunch of their new collection. I think it was the Mellow collection, and they basically looked like crackled ice glitter, like very cool, very iridescent, very shiny. Let me open this one up. So that's what it looks like. Like, can you see that? That's amazing. The shine, the shift, the effect. And it's very, very thick. So you only have to go over things one time with these glitters. And I got them in a different array of colors. So I'm really excited to use those. Those are going to be very beautiful. I also got a bunch of shimmers. I did have Ashley help me out with these ones, but I got a bunch of the Enoi glitters. So this is all from the same shimmer collection. You can see that swatch on there. That is how they will shine. And I just loved the way their glitters shined. They really had some of the most beautiful glitters I've ever seen swatched. So I did purchase a whole bunch of the glitters as well. I also purchased this hand lamp. I bought this before I won the Apres one, but I am still going to use this one. It's really little, it fits in my hand well, and it is super duper bright. So you can see how bright that is. I'm super excited to use this. Even as far out, it casts the whole area. So I'm really excited to use this light. I also got the full magnetic flash potted cateye collection from them. This one has the swatch card as well, which is super awesome. So I'm really excited to get to swatch all of these, and I'll have them on display so people will know like what cateye looks like what, and so I will know as I learn this collection and get used to it. But it comes with all of these beautiful cateye glitters. I'm so excited to get to use them all. I'm gonna have to unravel each one, but they're beautiful, and I got the entire collection. They had them on a really good price on the second day, so I couldn't pass it up. I also went ahead and got their beginners collection, which comes with 2 brushes, a top gel, a magnet, and a base gel, a potted base gel. I've never used I've never used a potted base gel, but I am excited to give that a try. Another full collection that I purchased from Enoi was the macaroon collection. Okay, it's my first time opening it, so all the tape's still on it, but this is the macaroon collection. It is more of a mirror cat eye with a jelly-like finish. They are significantly brighter colors, but for the summertime, this is going to be wonderful. I see myself using these a lot. And again, because I purchased the whole collection, I got the swatch card, which I'm really, really excited for. So I'm going to be flexing this swatch card. She's going to be on display. I'll have to post whenever I get all the swatches done so you guys can see the color waves. But this macaroon collection is going to be amazing, and I cannot wait to start using it on you guys. Just want to flip the camera to kind of show you guys. I've just been setting things down as I go, but yeah, great haul, great year.